We already talked about the starvation method for losing body fat, for getting lean. A much better option that I would recommend is the exact opposite. I'm just going to give an example. My buddy, his name is John North. John's an Olympic weightlifter, so he competes in Olympic weightlifting. He was the best in the country. He won a national competition and was, striving to go to the Olympics. He didn't go to the Olympics, but this is the level of athlete that he is. He's like an Olympic athlete, an Olympian. And you can pretty much compare any Olympic athlete, like a swimmer, a runner, you name it. Any Olympic athlete, you could apply the same thing that I'm going to say about John to them. So John, he trained 12 hours a day, every day, doing the Olympic lifts. So he would do the snatch. So that's where you take the barbell and you lift the weight straight from the ground, straight, and catch it over your head like this. He did the clean and jerk. So that's where you lift the weight to your shoulders and then you jerk it overhead. So he competed in these. He competed in the snatch, the clean and jerk. This is Olympic weightlifting. And he did these lifts 12 hours a day, as well as the back squat. So he had the bar on his back, and he squatted down as low as possible. That's how Olympic weightlifters squat. But he just did these three lifts, basically, and he maxed out on them over and over and over again every single day. He did that every single day. So he just worked like a horse. And training like that, he said that he actually had to eat 18,000 calories a day just to maintain his body weight. 18,000. And he said it was really, really hard for him to do. He said that he was constantly losing weight and he would actually get penalized for losing weight. So he would get penalized if he didn't maintain his body weight, which was, I can't remember exactly what weight class that he competed in. I think it was 94 kilograms or 100 kilograms, something like that. So he's not a super heavy guy though. He's not like, this isn't like a gigantic human being that I'm talking about here. This is a lighter weight athlete. So not a humongous guy, eating 18,000 calories a day just to maintain his body weight. And he said, he would have to eat 20,000 calories a day to gain body weight, right? So he'd have to eat 20,000 or more calories a day to gain weight. And he said that it was hard for him to eat that 18,000. A lot of times he was eating 15,000 calories a day and he was losing weight. He could not keep his weight on. So think about that. You're, a 200-pound guy. I think he was smaller, maybe 180 pounds or something like that. So let's just say he's a 180-pound guy. And if he eats 15,000 calories a day, and he's ripped, he's completely has no fat, he's all muscle, and you eat 15,000 calories a day of fast food. He said he was eating KFC, McDonald's, In-N-Out Burger, and Olive Garden as much as he could all day, every day, and losing weight. He said he could not eat enough to maintain his body weight. So, very strong, maxing out on these lifts multiple times a day, every day. And so all you got to do to stay lean is work hard. That's it. So if you're overweight, just start working hard. Get to work, put in the work, pick up the shovel, start shoveling. The real learning is in the doing. And if you're wondering, what do I do? Go on Amazon and search Scott Strong by Scott Davenport. Just search that up. Type in Scott Strong by Scott Davenport. A lot of people have told me that it's out of print. The first edition is out of print, but there's a second edition. It's in print and it's less than $10. But it will tell you absolutely everything that you need to do. Everything. Also, for further resources, my wife and I are creating a website, www.davenportbarbell.com.